Welcome to Bay Bites, everybody, a quick video series highlighting the tools and features inside Bay, which is Coldwell Banker Crown Realtor's contact and transaction management system. Go to mycbcrown.com and log in to follow along. Let's get started. Today, I wanted to talk about one of the features in here called Neighborhood Notify or Market Watch. And Market Watch allows you to position yourself as the expert in the area by sending automatic emails to your clients on either weekly or monthly basis so they can get a feel of how's the real estate market? Because of course, we all get that question all the time. But I wanted to show you quick on how to set that up because it's pretty easy. So when you're in your My Client Bay, go over to your left-hand side menu and go to Neighborhood Notify over here, and then to Market Watch. Mm. And if you've set up Market Watches before, you'll see the ones that you've set up. You can set this up for a bunch of different areas. And so there might be times where you're going to set up multiple Market Watches depending on your clientele. But for now, we'll just talk about how to create one. So go up to the top right side and click Create Market Watch. The first thing it's going to ask you to do is name your market watch. And so I'm going to say that we're going to do Park Rapids Lake Homes. Now, what the system's going to do, so I'm going to filter the system to only look at lake homes around the Park Rapids area. But what the filter will do will send an email to them talking about how many new properties are listed, what properties in that criteria are on the market, what's the average sales price there, how many days on the market these properties are going to are typically staying on the market. So it doesn't just send like North Star where it just sends what's new, right? What's active and what has price changes. It sends a lot more information there, and of course, is then branded all to you. And if your clients then respond to those emails that they're getting, that information will be logged in the Back at You system. And if you're using it as a contact management system, which you should be, then it makes your job easier down the line. So make sure you name it something specific so you know what this market watch is going to look for. And then it's going to ask you to pick an area. You have two choices. You can pick an area by a map, or you can pick an area by a city or a zip code. Okay. An area, sub area, all this stuff. I recommend because our areas are so diversified between cities and zip codes that you pick the by map option. Now, when you click the by map option, it will bring up a map down here. And like if you remember on our MLS system, when we set up automatic emails, we can draw a square or draw a circle to limit which properties are shown. On this one, it will show any properties within the map. So if it's showing on the map that you can see right here, that's the area that the system will put the market watch for. So if you need to zoom in, right, go ahead and zoom in. Sometimes it might grab things outside, a little bit outside of the area you really want, but that's an option. Okay, so I'm going to put in our Park Rapids offices address so that the system will then go to Park Rapids. And I'm going to zoom out because look at how many lakes we have around here, right? And I'm going to go over here because this is what we do. And so my market watch will show anything in this area now that I've moved this map around to where I want it to be. Okay. And of course, you can zoom in or zoom out, do what you need to do. Your next part is to pick the property type. Maybe you want to set up a market watch for just land, right? Just lake lots, or acreages. So you can do that here. We're going to leave ours on residential. The next piece is property style. I don't have any reason to limit the property style, so I'm not going to do those. And then you can see you have a whole bunch of different options down here. So you can do price. So if you wanted to do luxury properties in our market, you could definitely do that by price. Keep in mind the Coldwell Banker global luxury threshold for our area is 630,000. And so that might be where you want to start your minimum price. And then it'll only pull properties in that 630,000 and up range. Same thing with all the rest of these. But we're going to click this little waterfront button because I want homes in the Park Rapids area that have waterfront. We're going to click that button there and we're going to go down here to the bottom right and click next. Now, this is what the actual email looks like that they get. So you can see total active listings, 570, right? Number of listings. Now, I will tell you, these numbers are not the numbers based on the criteria you just put in, okay? These numbers are just to give you an idea of what the email looks like. You can see it says Las Vegas here, right? That's obviously not what I put in. Don't be freaked out by that. You'll be just fine, okay? You can then, this is the type of email that'll send. You can change your email subject to be something different. Okay. You can set the delivery schedule. So you can either send once, send every week, or send every month. So I always preferred to send every week, but if you're doing a lot of other outreach to these people, maybe you only want to send it every month. That's up to you. You can set which day of the week it sends on and what time so that, your clients aren't getting emails at midnight when their phone is dinging right next to their head. Then once you've set that, you can add your recipients. Now, your recipients are going to be your contacts in the Back at You system. So you can either choose them by contact tags. So if you've used the tag feature on your contacts to say, these are lake home buyers, and you've tagged all of your lake home buyers in there, you can do it by tag. Or if you just want everybody to know that you know about lake homes in your area, which because we're doing a lake home thing, then you can click on contacts and then click this button right here to click all of your people. Okay. You can send it to agents' offices and other mail groups, but really you're going to be in contact tags or contacts. So then you can see it has 3 contacts selected here, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you have more in your CRM system than I do. You're going to click finish. Okay. This will update to show how many contacts. And then this allows you to change what is shown in the email. So right now we have everything checked, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better. Right now there's everything checked, but maybe I don't want the number of reduced listings to show. I don't think that's really useful. This piece will update when you change what you want to be shown, right? I don't want to really show or median square footage price or the median price per square foot. I'm really not interested in that stuff, or my clients might not be, and maybe that information is more palatable to your people. So that's what you can do here. Then you can click finish and test, and it's processing. Okay. Then you can send a test email, and then you choose who you want to send the test email to. And then you can look at what the actual market watch looks like. The test one will pull the information that you're asking it to pull. Now, if you want it to send to yourself, you have to go back into contacts and make yourself a contact within your contact system so that you can send yourself a test email. It's not perfect. It shouldn't be exactly that way, but that's how the system works. Um, and so then you have 2 options. Once you've looked at the test email, it looks all good. You have 2 options. You can create a new draft or create and start sending immediately. Okay. So if you want to save, say you have to go back into your contact management system and add yourself, you can go ahead and say create new draft and finish. It says done. Okay, that's wonderful. Then it takes you back to this home screen, and you can see that we have 3 recipients in here. This is the one that we set up. Okay. But it's in draft status, which means it's not sending to anybody right now. So then you can go back into your contacts and add yourself and send that test email to yourself. But if you want to go ahead and make it active, oh, hang on. There we go. You can click on active right here. And now it will go ahead and send this on the days that you've told it to send and give them a wonderful little email about the market and where you're at. That's all for today, guys. Hopefully that will be helpful and you can set up Market Watch so you can be the expert in your area. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.